Talk about what Ray Felton could bring to the table, especially in Coach D'Antoni's offense, Mr. Walsh.
Who's that?
Raymond Felton.
You know, in the way Mike plays, you've got to have a point guard who can push the ball up the court. You've got to have a point guard that starts your defense. And I think in Mike's offense, what's underlooked, what people don't look at a lot is the point guard's got to be able to score. Raymond can do all those things. You'd like your point guard to be a leader. I think he leads by how he plays. As I said before, I think he's got a great heart, and that's what distinguishes him.
Shooting percentage improved tremendously last year, so that definitely can help for sure. You know, and being able to nail open looks, you think?
Yeah, he'll make shots from the outside. He'll make threes. I mean, you know, you could tell he was going to get better and better, and I think all those things, you know, the shooting for sure will keep improving.
The versatility of Anthony Randolph offensively and defensively. Talk about he seems like he has unlimited potential. How far he can go?
Well, he does. I mean, when you watch him or you see him in practice or just shooting around, you know, he can do everything for a guy 6'11" who can basically jump over the basket. He can get the rebound, bring it down on the break, make a play. You know, he's going to dunk on you if you're not ready for it. He's got an all-around game that I think can make him an elite player, and he's obviously worked hard. His body's a lot better now than it was 2 years ago. So I think, yeah, he's got a great future.
Talk about the front court depth now with Ronny Turiaf, the addition of that, the overall front court depth. And what is your take?
Well, we were a very small team. David Lee was our biggest player last year, and now we've got 3 or 4 or 5 players that are pushing 7 feet pretty close. So, you know, my feeling is you got to be able to play big or small, and we now have that ability.
Some Andy Routens and Landry Fields doing summer league so far.
I liked the way they played for their first game. They might not have made shots like Andy didn't make all his threes and that, but they did a lot of good things out there, and they showed they belong out there. I think Andy Routens is stronger, tougher, more knowledgeable than perhaps people think. And I think with Fields, you know, he's a terrific athlete that will find a way how to get on the court.
One more question for you. Danilo Gallinari and Wilson Chandler definitely made some improvements this year. So talk about what do you expect from them this season, especially with the new personnel?
Well, I expect him to keep getting better. You know, Gallo, I think had a very good year last year and got progressively better. He showed a lot of things in the last month of the season. He has to take the best player on every team, and he did a good job defensively on most of those guys. I saw when he was challenged by some of the better players, he responded. So he showed me a lot last year that, you know, he's got a bright future. Chandler's done it for the last 2 years. I think he's a terrific combination of skill and athleticism. He's a very strong guy for 6'9". He can play, you know, a perimeter position. He can play inside. He can guard both types of players. I think he as well has a very bright future to keep getting better.
Thank you, Mr. Walsh.